Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Brad with Despite Fitness, and this video is going to be very simple, very basic, and kind of remedial. So if you are a more advanced lifter or you're well on your way to fitness, this actually might not be the video for you. It's certainly not aimed at you as an audience. This video is for anyone who is kind of beginning, but also and especially anyone who is kind of just works and lives at home and doesn't really get out very much, and also for anyone who might be a little bit older as well. Recently, Nat had let me know that she was, kind of advertising the channel and advertised it with a number of people that she works with, and most of those people are people who work at home, and they may not necessarily get out all that much. So I kind of want to aim this video at anyone that might be maybe a little bit more sedentary, or especially might be a little bit older, and kind of wants to maintain health and fitness and and so on and so forth. One of the biggest factors that affects us as we age is bone density, and losing bone density as we age is something that can be combated. And one of the best ways to combat the loss of bone density is with resistance training. And so I just want to come up with a very simple squat video to be able to help folks out who maybe don't do a whole lot, or maybe who don't have the benefit of some of the equipment that I have, don't have the rack, don't have the specialty equipment, don't have the experience. Even you can still get in and get after it and do some work to make yourself better and stronger and more resilient, especially as you age. So with that being said, one of the very most simplest things that you can possibly do is going to be just a simple squat. And so if you don't do much in the way of training, or you don't have much equipment, you probably have something you can sit on. A chair, a stool, whatever. And if you don't do much movement, you can just squat to the chair, squat to the bench, whatever it is that you have. Sit, stand. And just go through a few iterations of that. Especially if you are really new to training and don't have much training depth, you want to start kind of low. So you might only do, 3 or so sets of maybe 10 reps. So, 10 times. So you sit, stand, that's 1 rep. Do that 10 times consecutively, take a break, do it again. Those are sets. So if you do it like that, you can kind of break it up and make it sustainable, especially if you're at home, or again, if you're a little bit older, and you don't have the kind of equipment, that maybe I have the fortune of having. You can just break it up throughout the day. You don't even have to do it all at once, just wherever you are. Even if you're working at home while you work, if you sit down in a chair and you're doing, cubicle farm kind of work where you're on the phone or you're on the computer, just stand up and sit down a couple times throughout the day. Something like that, it will help out, get you moving, get blood flowing, and also that can help with the resistance, increase muscle tone, and increase bone density. Now, one way that you can step it up is with something very simple like a band. Bands are very cheap and easily come by. There'll be a link in the description box below. You can find bands for yourself, but even just something like this. You could even do it like this, where you have some resistance, right? And you squat, and then have that that little bit of resistance. You can double it up when you if you stand on it double wise, there's even more resistance, like that, right? So you can increase the resistance. Getting a phone call, I'm sorry. So you can increase the resistance with the bands, but if you don't have bands, or you're waiting on bands or whatever, you could also just use something simple like some cans. Now, these are beer, and I'm trying to be funny, but if you have even just like soup cans or some can that are equal weight, and you hold on to those, that's a little bit more resistance than just your own body weight. And then you can ratchet that up with bigger and bigger things, a jug of water or whatever. But this thing is scalable, and you can make it harder and harder as you get stronger and stronger. And of course, I recommend that as you progress over time. But I just want to make a real quick, simple video of something that folks can do if they don't have a whole lot of equipment and they don't have a whole lot of experience. with getting better, getting stronger, and improving their lives through strength. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I will respond. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me and the channel with everything that you do. It means the world. Thank you very much. If you've seen a video or two, or a video like this helps you, I would appreciate if you guys subscribe. And especially if you happen to have anyone in your life that you think would be a little bit better by being a little bit stronger, share the video with them. I would appreciate that. And yeah, remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like, get a little bit better, get a little bit stronger, be a little bit more resilient. It's never going to happen if you don't get in the gym and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.